I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
All right, I'll start by moving the
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to.
Just prepare to be amazed. My back. I knew I should have trained him.
Anson! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't. Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
You're here, Ian-san.
Cold. So cold. I'm drowning! And there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he...
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ain't all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have... We've never seen the effects this heightened before. But maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting...
Oh, that giant black ball?
True. It poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago. But that...
Right! You can purify abyssal... It didn't work.
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough.
So, what can we do now?
Come back to me, Gogeta. Please, don't leave me like...
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and
What is it, Eon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
So dark.
Huh?
Like underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too... No. Duarte.
Oh no!
My friend. Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made... Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Wait, what do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the... No problem.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you...
It's working!
You sense it, don't you? Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first... That hurt! Duarte, you have to get out of here! You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep under... Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead. No. Wait. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then... You went through all that for me? Thank you.
Solidify!
Wind Strider.
It's coming for me. It's gonna... It's no use. It'll just come back. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than it. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to... Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in... Then, what about people destined to be... When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time. And her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe...
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed by the time the guards rushed to the scene. They found her standing there, weapon outstretched, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very... We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her.
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali.
I can do it! I don't care what it takes!
Family? If Quali goes to battle, I can't let that happen! But it's useless. No one can beat me, but I'm no warrior. I'm just a Kochita. Fight it.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out.
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too! I'm not...
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Let's help.
Stay away from my brother!
Bow your head.
May I
Stabilize.
Wind strike!
The show begins! I can do this. I have to do this. Go away!
Stabilize. Settle down.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes. No. Wait.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What? That is quite embarrassing. I've always envied warriors who don't.
Even though we're both scared of monsters?
Is that so? I finally feel like myself. I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Did you?
Really?
Yes, really.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle.
Time to go.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kuchita's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not. She's not.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a... We only found a solution to... Whoa, you're right. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving...
Ansan! Bad news! Okoland is out of control! What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one. Careful! He's not himself.
Oh, Kotlan!
Gather! I will have order.
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me... Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe! Stay, Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my final battle. Gather.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like that.
Wretched monsters. Give me my family back. Look, Okoland, that's your father. He's get out of my home. I'll never forgive you.
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son.
But what should we do now? He keeps calling us monsters. We're
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice, it's...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the Abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush. Give me your worst. Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone. And
monsters! What's my head hurt.
It's all right, my boy. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. I must be. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price... Even now that the war's over and the threat to Nat...
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no... So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long? Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you.
Just in time, Traveler.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will... Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle. Okay. The progress looks good.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for... All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then to start thinking...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost... Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be...
Huh? But why?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject... It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face.
You're right. Just like when Paimon... So basically you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see St. Lolly's reaction? But staying out here, it's just... Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. You're right. If only Paimon could...
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's...
But Paimon's not...
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. Sorry, Traveler. I just... Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even...
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that...
This is where you fall.
Dawn, break forth!
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Now that's what I call treasure! Of applause. Step right up. And now I'll make it all disappear. Just kidding.
Behold!
Stabilize!
I will have order! The wind rises.
Now disappear!
Solidify!
Bow your head. Gather. Squall Fury. Stabilize. Behold. The wind rises.
Dare to mess with me? Ha.
Behold! And voila!
Solidify!
Too late for regrets.
This is order. Squall Fury.
Let's get this show on the road. Now disappear.
Behold. You dare to gaze upon me?
This will be a productive partnership.
Flames, purge!
Better than nothing.
laid bare.
Look alive!
All right, let's head off.
Gather!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Solidify!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Order guide you! Gather!
Wind strike!
Shower me with breath!
The wind rises! Bow your head!
Solidify!
Squall and fury! Wind strike!
This is order!
The wind rises! Cry louder! As one with wind and cloud!
Stabilize!
Squall and fury!
I'm feeling a little off.
The show begins!
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbed.
Gather!
How brilliant!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Time to shine!
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
The tides beckon. Silence! Settle down. I will have order. Gather.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Be sanctified. Bow your head. Silence! Stabilize!
Let my name echo in song!
Bow your head. Silence!
Gather!
May I present?
One with nature. Time to go.
You're not going anywhere.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head. This is order. Stabilize.
Into the wind.
Pointless!
Let's end this quickly!
Strike a pose!
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Let the world collide!
Settle down! Be sanctified. Order guide you.
Stabilize!
Let's end this quickly!
Bow your head.
Suppose this will do.
better than nothing.
Stabilize!
Fury. The price! Following me. The moon rises. Better than nothing.
necessary.
Prepare to be amazed.
I suppose this will do.
This will be a productive...
Upon the gale.
Stabilize!
Search for it. Transfixed.
Solidify!
We'll need more where that came from.
Sun rises.
We should prepare while we can, then make a preemptive strike against the enemy. suppose this will do. Better than nothing.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
guide you.
May I present?
Transfixed.
The show begins.
The wind rises. Upon the gate.
This is order. Solidify.
The wind rises. Upon the gate.
You dare to gaze upon me? Stabilize.
Oh, brilliant!
Overruled.